Good day, everybody. This is Chris, the Ancient Scholar. I hope this video finds you doing well. In this particular video, I just want to talk a little bit about some new gear that I've been testing out, or I've been using rather, and that is a hiking shoe, if you will. This is from a company called GORUCK, and these are the GORUCK Mackalls, named aptly after Camp Mackall, which is where the U.S. Army Special Forces conducts the Special Forces Assessment and Selection course, among other components of the Special Forces qualification course pipeline. And so I feel with a name like that, these are some pretty big shoes to fill, if you will. I just been working these in. I've been wearing them out in and around work for the last week, kind of working them in, and then took them on their first major hike of the season. This was in the Chiricahua National Monument in the wilderness of southeastern Arizona. I ended up hiking for just about 14 miles, actually a little over 13 and a half miles, and about 2,500 vertical feet of elevation, all single track, and pretty rugged terrain to be sure. I was also hiking with a full complement of equipment, because once you get essentially out on some of the trails, you are committed to whatever you're doing, and you have to rely on whatever supplies and equipment you have on your body. So I was packing somewhere around 12 kilograms of weight, plus my water, hiking poles, etc. So, certainly I would say that this would qualify as a decent rucking experience. What are my initial experiences with these shoes? So the good, bad, and the ugly, so to speak. So the good, these are very comfortable. These are some of the most comfortable shoes as far as the soles go. So the bottoms of my feet were very comfortable throughout this hike. I don't do a whole lot of hiking or rucking, so that is something to take into consideration. But yeah, very comfortable, very good traction. I felt these were very stable. They held up. They didn't slide. They offered really good traction. So I like that. They were comfortable. They afforded good traction. One thing that I did notice, however, is these feel like they tend to run a little larger than I'm normally used to wearing. So these are 10.5s. It's normally what I wear. And I would say that these run more like a size 11, particularly in my right foot. I struggled to keep this tight, and I ended up getting some rubbing on my heel, and actually rubbed through my heel and have a big open area, which is, again, that's not uncommon for long, rugged hikes, particularly when you're not doing a lot. But I just found that kind of interesting, that these do run a little large. And so if I were to get these again, I would get these in size 10 as opposed to 10.5. In addition to that, I did notice on the right shoe here, let's see if we can appreciate it, the toe box is beginning to separate from the sole just slightly. I don't see that on the left shoe so much, but I do see that on the right. So I'm not sure if that's just going to be limited, or if that's going to continue to be an issue as I put more hikes onto these. But I am a little concerned about that, particularly because I've only done one major hiking experience with them so far. Admittedly, I did get these on a half-off sale. So I think normally they run about $160, and I got these on sale for $80. So maybe that plays into it. I don't know. But I am still a little concerned about that separation and the longevity of these shoes throughout the season. Even though I don't anticipate doing a whole bunch of hiking on them, that is something to at least make a note of. Otherwise, like I said, they are generally pretty comfortable. Particularly the soles are very comfortable, although they do tend to run a little large. They're very supportive. There's some little extra padding in here, really supports the ankles quite well, I think. And I've gotten on pretty well with them, with the exception of them running a little large, and the potential issue with the toe box on the right separating from the heel. So that's just my initial down and dirty review, or rather impression, of the GORUCK Mackalls. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.